I'm now standing here with the wonderful Fiona Kennedy. Hello, Fiona.
Hello.
Welcome along to Gospel for Grampian. And this evening, you just sounded so fantastic. Could you tell us, first of all, a bit more about your life on Lewis, because you spent a lot of time there?
Well, my father grew up on the island of Lewis in Stornoway, and he wrote the famous song "Make Your Way to Stornoway on the Road to Oronsay." And he went to school in Harris, and my mother was born on the Isle of Skye. We holidayed up there, and we still do. I go back every year, and the family croft is in Oronsay, and the one in Skye is up at Deeg. So we have a great connection with the islands.
And do you still do peat digging?
I not personally, but
your family anyway.
I marvel at those that do. No, the family did, yes, and of course on the croft they do, yes.
So how long have you been yourself into singing? Because you've just got a fantastic voice, and I just love hearing it.
Well, thank you. It's in the DNA. My father, mother, all the family, they all sang. So it was the most natural thing in the world for us to do as children. We grew up a bit like the Von Trapp family. We were just all expected to sing. So we did, and we loved it. And it was just a special thing that you carry on. I always wanted to sing and to continue with music as a career. My sisters, I tease them and say that they're all normal because they've chosen other paths, but I think music means so much to so many people, and whether you do it professionally or not, it doesn't matter as long as you take part.
And not only that, I think it comes from here. It comes from the heart, and yes. You certainly sang from the heart this evening, very much so. How long have you been a Christian, or was that something that is just from your family?
My father and mother were brought up in the Free Church, and when we moved to Glasgow, they very much decided that we would go to the Church of Scotland, and so as children we all went to Sunday school, and I've always been a Christian and always have attended church. I find it's my faith is very important to me, and taking stock when I do in churches all over the world, wherever I am, I go to different churches. I'm always interested to see what other people do as well. But at home here in Aberdeen, I attend church most Sundays.
I think this is something that really interests me. Because you've been so much in the media, made lots of records, you've been on TV and radio. I think your faith must really help to ground you and help to take you stock. What would you say to maybe other people who are listening who are maybe in the media themselves to take grounding from your faith?
I think you have to be true to yourself, and I think be unapologetic in a way, because these days it's not very fashionable. I think to speak about your faith or to be of any faith, and it's harder and harder, I think, to be strong and committed, and I think only by your own actions. I think having joy and kindness in your soul and in your life is very important, and faith for me grounds me. That is at the heart of everything that I do. So it's such a personal thing in a way that it's hard to articulate, because it's not just for Sundays. It's for every day and every moment, and it just depends. Not everyone feels the same way, and I think I'm respectful of that, but equally I think you can only try and set your own course and be, hopefully, an example.
Well, Fiona Kennedy, I won't keep you from a cup of tea, but thank you very much for joining us, and all the best for the future.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All the best.